It is such a beautiful sunny day outside today. We decided to create some sidewalk paint. So I'm going to show you how to make that sidewalk paint, and then we're going to decorate the patio.
For this project, you'll need cornstarch, water, and food coloring. You'll also need a bowl to mix the paint in, and then some separate containers if you're going to color them different colors.
All right, so to make our sidewalk paint, we're going to put in a half a cup of cornstarch and a half a cup of water. So you can use any amount that you'd like to, but it's going to be equal parts water to cornstarch. So if your mixture is too difficult to stir, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add some more water. Now remember that this mixture is just a suspension because cornstarch does not dissolve in water. So it's chalky and white right now, but if I was to leave the bowl sit here, the cornstarch would settle out of the water and would sit at the bottom of the bowl, and it would just be the water at the top. So if you let your paint sit too long, you're not going to have the cornstarch paint. Now, I created a big batch like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my cornstarch solution into separate little paint cups here. And the reason I'm doing that is I made one big batch, and I'm going to make individual colors here with my paints. You can mix them individually and one at a time in the cups here and make the color that way. So I'm going to add my colors now. You can use gel food coloring, or you can use liquid food coloring. So gel food coloring is solid and it's super concentrated. For my gel food coloring, I have a really teeny tiny spoon to get into that container. And I'm going to use quite a bit because I really want vibrant colors. So once I've put my spoon in there, I can't put it back into the food coloring because I've contaminated it. But that makes it a nice green color. And I'm going to keep stirring because I still have food coloring on that spoon. That is really green. I love it. So there's my green. Now also make sure that you protect your countertops when you're doing this, because you don't want to stain your countertops with food coloring. I have just liquid yellow, so I'm just gonna dunk the yellow in there. These are nice springy colors. I like this. And the last color I'm gonna choose is blue. And again, if you have liquid watercolors in your house as well, you could use that to color it if you don't have food coloring. All right, and that's all you need to do to create these beautiful sidewalk paints. Now we're going to go outside and paint.
All right, well, you see we brought our paints outside and they've been sitting for a while. So if you notice there's a darker color at the top of that paint, that's because the cornstarch is now settling out of the paint. So all you need to do is just re-stir the solution so the cornstarch reincorporates back in with the water. To paint, you can use paintbrushes. We happen to have actually paintbrushes at home. If you don't have a paintbrush, you can most certainly use a sponge, cut it up, and put it in with a clothespin and use that as your handle. So you see my daughter Meredith, with Colby's help, is painting this beautiful garden scene. And she even mixed the pink and the yellow and kind of got this sunset orange color for the center of her flower there. So I think that it came out really nicely. We were very pleased with the results. As the paint dries, it becomes more vibrant. I was also able to use the paint on concrete and on asphalt. So really you can paint on stones as well. And then get to take a picture with your awesome creation and send it to me. I look forward to seeing everyone's creations. Thanks for joining me.